Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Immortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok Origin LNA server. Yes, we have a new patch. I'm so sorry for those who are asking for an updated patch video for the global server. I'm gonna be, hopefully I'm gonna make a video later about it. But this is for the LNA people because the site or the region is currently currently down right now. We are having a maintenance as of the moment, almost the same time that we have a maintenance on the global server. We have been in maintenance for quite some time, 5 hours. I think it's gonna be extended. I'm not sure if it's gonna be extended, but that is because of the patch notes, the new guild versus guild Imperium run, and also the merging. Okay, we're gonna get merged with other other servers, and I'm so excited and at the same time so afraid of that. It's not gonna be easy MVP anymore. But anyway, going back to LNA, okay, first and foremost, I'm sorry if I will be stuttering that much. I will have a lot of my English is not top notch in this video, and I have a lot of mistakes in my English, so I'm sorry. I'm really drained as of the moment. I have a lot of optimization. I'm grateful, don't get me wrong. I'm so happy, I'm so thankful for all of those who are getting a slot on our optimization services, our pilot services. Really helps me on my medications. But yep, I'm kind of tired as of the moment, but I think this is needed, and I really promised a lot of people that I'll be making a patch notes video, and that's why it is this one. So we have here the patch notes. They are gonna release at the same time Moonlit Arena and Dimension Drill. This is a big patch. Not only the arrival of new alt jobs, which are the Biochemist or Alchemist, and the Bard and Dancers, or the Minstrel. So not only those, Minstrel and Gypsy, not only those, it also came along with the Dimension Drill. I do believe that the Dimension Drill in global server arrived first before the Moonlit Arena, but we are getting it right now. And not only that, we also have new maps. Oh my goodness, new maps! Do you believe this? Oh, maybe you cannot see it. Maybe we should make it bigger. Okay, bigger, better. Okay, there you go. Where is it? Okay, there you go. The Clock Tower, Toy Factory, and Looty Field are now released. So this means new monsters, new MVPs. The Time Manager from the Clock Tower, the Stormy Knight from the Toy Factory, and the Garm from the Looty Field. Okay, so I do believe that we are already on level 100, I think, when this got released on the global server. Everything's just moving fast for LNA. And for those of you who are asking where now to farm, the monsters, or the supposedly monsters for you to farm on the Clock Tower, are very hard as of the moment. I do think that almost small number of people of the population from the LNA servers can farm directly on the Ragnarok map. How much more on the Clock Tower? So if ever you are, it's kind of boring already for you to farm or do your combat time or CT on the Ragnarok, now you can go and farm on the alarms. But yeah, I'm not sure if we could already, we already have the capacity even for the higher tier jobs or higher tier whales, krakens out there, if they can farm effectively on Clock Tower. Maybe they can now, but remember, you have to form a 5-man team so that you could optimize your experience, and it's not easy to farm Clock Tower for 5 people, knowing that you only have a handful number of Krakens in a server. But yeah, it's easy. It's not easy, okay? It's not easy, guys. If you still cannot do Raidrick, you're not gonna be able to farm on Clock Tower. And for Toy Factory and Looty Field, still not viable. Maybe on the Toy Factory, but I think the snipers are the only ones that could farm there because of the distance among the different number of monsters. And for Garm or Baby Garm on Looty Field, maybe you can, but those will be giving you less experience than Raidrick, or even less than I think less than Dark Frames. I'm not sure. I haven't compared Garm Baby or Baby Garm and Dark Frame, but all of these maps are very hard. Okay, very hard. Now let's go back here. So there you go. The Moonlit Arena. The Moonlit Arena is the F2P arena. Okay, so everyone is on the equal footing, same footing here on Moonlit Arena. So it's gonna be enjoyable for the F2P players. Now let's move to the Bard, the Dancers, and the Alchemists. Okay, so the Alchemist first. So the Alchemist is using ranged attacks. Okay, ranged attacks on their acid demonstration. They are also using fire damage. If ever you have Magnum Break, that would be easily increasing the damage on the demonstration, which is the AoE that the acid demonstration leaves when you hit the enemy. This one is really good. This is a really good job. It's well-rounded. It has heal. It can deal a lot of continuous damage, and it gives you a lot of burst damage both on PvE and on PvP. Now for PvP, it also breaks or destroys the enemy's armor and gears. So it's really important for one party to have also an alchemist with them, so that the alchemist can protect other party members from their armors and gears being broken by other alchemists from the enemy's side. So they can protect and they can, destroy. Now the alchemist puts the whitesmiths way behind in terms of the meta. Still, whitesmiths deal pretty much huge damage, but most of the whitesmiths, they will change into an alchemist once it gets out. Not only them, some of the snipers can also change as long as you have ranged boon, but all of the crits and crit damage investments that you have already given your character, your sniper, will be coming to waste because you won't be using crit or crit damage on an alchemist or a biochemist. Now, if you're gonna ask about the summons, or I forgot what's the name, homunculus, okay? For the homunculus, it's not viable. It's trash, okay? It's utterly trash. I don't know when are they gonna, buff it up. Maybe when the third job comes, the genetics. But as of now, it's trash. It's just, decoration. The main thing about the biochemist is its capability to one-hit most of the monsters, and capability of doing a lot of big damage and big continuous damage on the enemy, and also breaking their gears. Now for the bards and the dancers, this is the first introduction of an AoE heal. That's their biggest appealing trait for the full supports out there. It is the AoE heal, and they're really good at it. AoE heal, less cooldown on mages and wizards, higher crit damage for the the crit dealing job classes such as the paladin and also the sniper. But you have to pick one, okay? You have to pick one. And I always see way back when it was released on Global that more FS or full supports, women, okay, female characters that are full supports or priests become a dancer because of their buffs, because they buff the crit damage, okay? The bards are the only ones that buff the cooldowns and the casted spells. But take note that most of the people would be changing into into when the professor comes. That's the time that people will be changing into something that the bard will be able to support. But as of the moment, that's it. Most of the people, as far as I can remember, who have transferred into a bard and a dancer has returned back to a high priest. The big difference here is that from a high priest, wherein you are using magical attack to increase your full support capabilities, the dancer and the bard are using physical attack. So it's gonna be a very big transition. So most of the people who have transferred to a bard are snipers before, who are lacking in damage, might as well support other people. But if you're gonna ask me about their DPS, they don't have DPS. Maybe they have some, but it's not impressive. It's really trash. It's mainly for their grinding and farming combat time, but it's still very weak. Okay, even for grinding and for for combat time, it's very weak. Unless you have a very good good build on your physical attack on your character, maybe you could have a difference. But it's not impressive and it's weak. Okay, they are basically made for buffing. They can also resurrect. They have AoE heal, but they're mostly gonna use physical attack for that. Okay, so that's a little bit of introduction to them. Now let's go to the next one, the 5v5 dimension drill. So this 5v5 dimension drill is gonna it's gonna replace the Wednesday arenas that we have. And if they're gonna make it the same as our global, it will be Monday and Wednesday. But this one is gonna be on Wednesday and Saturday. Okay, it's gonna be Wednesday and Saturday. Imagine on Saturday you have time space, because they still don't have the new one, the new Tetra realms in this LNA servers. So they still have time space anomaly. They still have 5v5 dimension drill, and they have Guild League. That's a lot. Oh, a lot of people are gonna complain about this. That's bad, or maybe this is not right. But anyway, okay, you will be on random. Okay, if you are on a 5v5 team, you can set or preset your team to be fixed for the 5 people, or you can have a random draft with others on the server or other server. This is cross server, and you will be fighting on a 5v5 map. A map that you will randomly get. Okay, there are 4 maps here. The first one is the 5v5 arena map, simple arena. The second one is the goblin map, wherein the goal is to get as many coins as possible. The third one is the push cart map, wherein the target is for you to get the cart pushed as far as you can across the map of the enemy you're playing against. And the last one is the ball or the transform map, wherein you can transform from time to time to different MVPs. And the goal there is to get as many points. You get points when you kill enemies. Okay, next, there's a new pet, Antasha Beta. Okay, Antasha Beta is really good in pumping up. This is the first pet that can deal damage and at the same time buff your physical attack and magical attack. But you need it tier 3. If you cannot spend to make it tier 3, it's gonna be a worthless limited pet. Okay, so get it if you can only upgrade it to tier 3. Now, if you are thinking twice if you're gonna spend on this, you can just wait for Genesis. Genesis is a lot much better limited pet than this one, both Genesis and Nemesis. So if you have a problem with your budget, so scratch this one out. You don't need this. Okay, Next is, okay, we have already talked about the new maps. And then number one raffle, the first time that the Oblivion or the Frozen World will come into the game. The Frozen World or Oblivion is really a meta in terms of Guild League and other PvP area. So this is really wanted by a lot. But it's gonna be a grand prize right now, and it's gonna cost you thousands right now. But in the long run, it's gonna be common. A lot of people will be getting Oblivion, and they're pretty much gonna include this also as a prize in the Deverucci maps. So if you are not in a hurry, you can skip this one. You know, number one is always a skip. Next, Wishing Tree, that's a pass again. What can you get this? It's always random. I hate it when you get random, okay? Random. No. I don't like this. And even if I'm gonna spend, or I'm a spender at LNA, I'm not gonna go for this. This is a waste of Nyan berries. Next is the carrier uniform. This is also a pass. You don't want this one. Their stats is really bad unless they change again the stats on this one. Okay, so we have value packs, etc. Duo Dance, the one wherein you have to time in your click and the character will dance. So it's it's something to waste your time on. Bingo, Desire for Battle, Lost Postcards, Malangdo, all of those. And that's it. That's it for this one. I will be having a more detailed, I think if I can make a video, I will be having a more detailed decision-making video about the bards, dancers, and alchemists. Should you transfer into these jobs? Anyway, again, I'm so sorry about stuttering. I'm so drained today, and actually I'm so drained this week. I had a lot of optimizations, a lot of optimization streams. There are online optimizations, there are offline optimizations. There are two accounts that I'm playing right now. One is my global account, the second one is my LNA account. Aside from that, I have a job, a part-time job, and yep, it's kind of a busy week for me. So please don't hate me if I am stuttering in my English. I am sorry about that. Anyway, that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you happen to like this video, please do leave a like, share this to your friends, and click that bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. Thank you everybody for watching. Oh my gosh, I'm so drained. I'm sorry, but that's it. See you again on the next video. Bye bye.